no? So kanang imo na siyang i-orient, and at the same time mo na siya first. That's what we did first. Ikaduha is you can actually integrate values in the curriculum through teaching it alongside your lessons. So, kung let's say for example, di ba kung imong tan-awon ang ato ang objectives, I know mga may na kayo mo mahimong objectives, kisab man jud na siya. So, there's an affective side and there's an affective or attitude side and the valuing side. So, it is where you have to come in with your values integration and kung sa imo kang gustong pa-develop na character sa mga bata. So you have to make sure that this is part of your objective so that it would be part of the activities nimo. So that's how we do it, and that's how our teachers or my teachers do it in our school. And ako sa ginag-ingon nila nga kay magkandak man mi og classroom observations, no? So during my classroom observations, I really I really informed them that you have to make sure that naagyo na siya values integration, because ay na lang mo pag-integrate uban, you have to focus on values kay really kung sa bright ang bata, would it matter without their values? That's how I perceive things magyud sa mga bata. So it should be a balance of values and values, character, and intelligence.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So, for the second question, ma'am, so in your experience, what challenges do you face in influencing students' behavior as of today, ma'am?
Mm. Students now, believe it or not, they are sana murag restrictive and at the same time hesitant, no, to adapt to whatever change you want to impose sa ilaha. So ang mahitabo is kanang, let's say for example man siya yung naandan, this is what he has been doing for years, di ba niya, kanang kung imo siya impose of change and discipline, they're actually sana mura sila o kanang mo go against you, or they are not open for the discipline that you have imposed. So that's the struggle. But really, letting the child understand why he has to do those things and unsay benefit, like sa kaninga sport kumayon ka nga kanang dapat ang uniform jud ta kay kanang that is how we can show our identity as a school and show that we are clean, we are disciplined individuals inside the school. Let's say, for example, that no, it's as simple as making them wear their uniform. So they're hesitant to do it. They go against you, but you have to let them understand why it is important to do so para ma murag makasabot sila ba nga bitaw no, sige, mag-wear na ko uniform. So that's just an example, but yeah, ingana, that's a problem of the generation today sa to mga bata, especially kana mga bagong tubo jud like mga junior high school.
Okay, ma'am. So, given those challenges man, ma'am, so may I ask po, what factors do you think mag-influence ato sa mga students, nga mag-influence sa students' behavior outside the school?
Mm. Actually, that is also one of the things that we have been asking ourselves no, so kay rason nga no man jud ni nga mga bata ron nga mga gahi na magyud kay ni patumano no. There are para nako no kay kanang I cannot really pinpoint og asa jud ang kanang hinungdan ang cause aning tanan, but one thing I know is ang bata jud, ang character sa bata apektado jud sa everything nga naa sa iyahang surrounding ba. So kanang muna nature versus nurture, maglibog na ta, is this the nature of the child really, or is it just maujud na ang iyahang gikahimutangan sa environment. So para na mo is kanang murag environmental kanang factor, pwede kay yanig na sila sa linog and everything, naglibog na sila unsa naman jud ni, or tungod kay kanang nabagyo na tagkadaghan nya pagbalik naglibog naman ni og nano ni nya our gap baya sa not just learning baya ni ang gap nato